Close your eyes for just a moment and imagine this. You wake up in the morning, swing your legs off the bed, and your knees don't scream at you. You walk to the kitchen, climb the 3 steps to your porch, play with your grandchildren on the floor, and none of it sends a sharp pain shooting through your joints. For millions of people over 60, that feels like a distant memory. But I want you to hear me clearly today. Knee pain is not a life sentence. It is not just part of getting older. And the solution is not rest, and it is not cortisone injections every few months. Today, I'm going to share with you 7 specific, gentle exercises that you can do from your bed or a chair. No equipment, no pain, that target the exact muscles and structures that protect your knees. And if you stay until the end, I will reveal a simple 3-minute evening protocol that reduces inflammation while you sleep. Here is something most people get completely wrong about knee pain. They believe the problem is the knee itself. The cartilage is worn, the joint is inflamed, the bones are rubbing together. And yes, those things can be true, but here is what your doctor may not have told you. The knee is almost always a victim, not the real culprit. The real culprits are the muscles around the knee, specifically a weak quadriceps, collapsed hip abductors, and tight hamstrings that pull the knee out of alignment. Studies from the Harvard Medical School have shown that over 70% of knee pain in adults over 60 is directly linked to muscular weakness, not cartilage damage alone. And here is the hopeful part. Muscles can be rebuilt at any age, even at 70, even at 80, because your body is not done adapting. It just needs the right signal. That is exactly what these 7 exercises will give it. Now, before we begin, I want to tell you something important. Exercise number 1, our final and most powerful movement, involves a technique that is used by physiotherapists in Japan to restore knee function in elderly patients in as little as 8 weeks. So please, stay with me until the very end. You do not want to miss it. Let's begin with exercise number 7. Exercise 7. The ankle slow pump. I call this one the ankle slow pump. Now, you might be wondering, what do my ankles have to do with my knees? The answer is everything. You see, when we sit for long periods, fluid accumulates in our lower legs. This creates pressure and inflammation that travels upward, right into the knee joint. It is one of the main reasons your knees feel stiff and sore in the morning or after sitting in a chair. Here is what to do. Sit comfortably or lie on your back. Now simply point your toes away from you, like pressing gently on a gas pedal. Hold for 2 seconds, then pull your toes back toward your shin as far as they comfortably go. Feel that stretch in your calf? Good. Your calf muscle is your body's natural pump. Every time you flex it, you push fluid back up toward your core, away from that swollen, inflamed knee joint. We are going to do this slowly and rhythmically for about 60 seconds. Point and flex. Point and flex. Breathe in as you point, breathe out as you flex. Do not rush. Imagine a gentle wave moving through your legs. If you feel any cramping, simply rest for a moment, shake the legs softly, and continue with a smaller range. You are doing beautifully. Keep going. Exercise 6, straight leg raise. Exercise number 6 is called the straight leg raise, and this one targets the quadriceps, the large muscle group along the front of your thigh, without putting a single pound of pressure on your knee joint. Why does this matter? Because a weak quadriceps is the #1 muscular cause of knee pain in seniors. When this muscle is strong, it acts as a shock absorber, protecting the cartilage inside your knee with every step you take. Lie on your back, bend your left knee and place your left foot flat on the bed. Keep your right leg straight. Now, slowly tighten the muscle on the front of your right thigh. You should feel it firm up. Keeping that tension, slowly lift your right leg to about the height of your left knee. Hold for 3 seconds, then lower it slowly. Do not drop it. The lowering is just as important as the lifting. Let's do this together. Lift, hold, 2, 3, and lower slowly. Repeat this 8 to 10 times on each leg. If you feel any sharp pain in the knee, stop immediately and simply do the ankle pumps instead. There is no shame in starting gently. Every repetition you do, even a small one, is telling your nervous system to wake up and protect that joint. My friends, if you are watching this and nodding along because you recognize yourself in what I am describing, I have a small favor to ask. Please take just a second right now to click the like button below this video and drop a comment telling me, where are you watching from? What city? What country? I read every single message, and I love knowing our community is spread across the world. Your support helps this video reach other people who are silently struggling with knee pain just like you were. Thank you so much. Now let's continue. Exercise 5. The seated knee arc. Exercise number 5 is called the seated knee arc, and it is one of my personal favorites for rebuilding knee function safely. Sit upright on the edge of your chair or your bed, both feet flat on the floor. Now, slowly extend your right leg out in front of you, not all the way straight, just about 80% of the way. Then slowly return it. That's the arc, extend, and return. Smooth and controlled like a slow pendulum. Here is the secret behind this movement. You are lubricating the joint. Your knee joint depends on movement, gentle, rhythmic movement, to pump synovial fluid into the cartilage. Think of cartilage like a sponge. When you move, the sponge gets squeezed and reabsorbs fresh fluid. When you sit still for hours, that sponge dries out, and the cartilage becomes fragile. This is why your knees hurt more after sitting for a long time. They are not broken, they are thirsty. Do 10 slow, controlled arcs on each side. Breathe naturally. Feel the warmth building in the joint. That warmth is healing. Exercise 4. Glute bridge for knee relief. Exercise number 4 is the glute bridge, and this one is going to surprise you. Most people think the glute bridge is just for the buttocks, but for your knees, it is one of the most important exercises you can do. Here is why. When your glutes are weak, your hips drop inward when you walk. This creates a chain reaction that torques your knee inward, and that is where that painful grinding sensation comes from. Strong glutes keep your hips level, which keeps your knees aligned, which means less pain with every step. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the bed, hip-width apart. Now press your feet down and slowly lift your hips off the bed. Squeeze your glutes at the top, hold for 3 seconds, then lower slowly. Do not collapse down. Control the descent. Lift, squeeze, 2, 3, and lower. If this is your first time doing this, you may feel a little shaking in your legs. That is completely normal. That is your body waking up muscles that have been sleeping for too long. Do this 8 to 12 times. As you get stronger over the coming weeks, you can hold at the top for longer. Your knees will thank you every single morning. Exercise 3. Wall quad activation. Exercise number 3 is the wall quad activation. You will need a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture for this one. Stand with your back against the wall, feet about 12 inches from the base. Slowly slide down until your knees are at about a 100 to 120 degree angle. Not a full squat, just a gentle bend. Hold this position. You should feel your thigh muscles engage immediately. That burning sensation you feel in the front of your thighs, that is exactly what we want. You are building the protective armor around your knee joint. Hold for 20 seconds to start. Over time, you will work up to 45 seconds, then 60. Breathe normally throughout. Do not hold your breath. Now here is an important mistake to avoid. Do not let your knees travel past your toes. Keep your weight on your heels. This protects the joint and forces the correct muscles to do the work. If this is too challenging with both legs, simply do a very shallow bend, just a few inches. Even a tiny amount of this exercise done consistently creates lasting change. Exercise 2, the inner thigh squeeze. Exercise number 2 is called the inner thigh squeeze, and this one is the hidden gem of knee rehabilitation. The adductor muscles on the inside of your thigh are almost completely ignored in conventional exercise routines, but they play a crucial role in stabilizing the knee from the inside. When they are weak, the knee joint has no medial support, and that is when the cartilage gets damaged. For this exercise, you will need a small pillow, a rolled-up towel, or a soft ball. Sit on the edge of your chair, place the pillow between your knees. Now simply squeeze your knees together against the pillow, gently but firmly. Hold for 5 seconds. Release. Then repeat. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Do 10 to 15 repetitions. This is a quiet exercise. No big movements. But the internal work being done is extraordinary. You are building the inner scaffolding that holds your knee in its correct position every time you stand, walk, or climb a stair. Many of my patients tell me this is the exercise that finally made a difference after years of trying everything else. Exercise 1. Supine leg extension with breath. And now we have arrived at exercise number 1, the most important movement in our routine today. This is called the supine leg extension with breath, and it is inspired by a technique used in Japanese physiotherapy clinics called Shin Taiso, or body reset practice. Lie on your back. Place a small rolled towel or pillow under both knees so they are slightly elevated. Now, very slowly, tighten the muscle on the front of one thigh, and as you do this, gently press the back of your knee down into the towel. Not a kick, not a lift, just a subtle pressing. Hold for 5 seconds, breathing out slowly through slightly parted lips. This is called a terminal knee extension, and it is one of the most effective tools in knee rehabilitation because it targets the last few degrees of quad activation that are almost always lost in people with knee pain. The breath work is not just for relaxation. Breathing out slowly activates your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and repair mode. This simultaneously reduces the inflammatory signals being sent to your knee joint. The muscle activation and the breath work together to tell your body it is safe to heal. Do this 10 times on each side. Move slowly. There is no rush. This is medicine, and it works. Bonus. Now, as I promised, here is your bonus evening protocol. I call it the 4-8 rule, and if you do only one thing from this video every evening, let it be this. It takes less than 3 minutes and it dramatically reduces knee inflammation overnight. Step 1. 4 minutes before bed, elevate your legs. Place 2 or 3 pillows under your calves so your feet are slightly higher than your heart. This uses gravity to drain inflammatory fluid away from your knees while your heart rate slows. Step 2. While elevated, do the 4-8 breath. Inhale for 4 seconds through your nose. Exhale for 8 seconds through your mouth, like blowing very slowly through a straw. Do this for 2 minutes. This extended exhale activates the vagus nerve, reduces cortisol, and lowers systemic inflammation, including in your knees. Step 3. Before you lower your legs, do 30 gentle ankle pumps. You now know exactly why. Move that fluid, clear the joint, sleep clean, that is it. Elevate, breathe, pump, 4, 8, done. My friends, we have covered so much today, 7 exercises, a hidden muscle most people ignore, the real reason your knees hurt more in the morning, and a 3-minute evening protocol you can start tonight. I know it may feel overwhelming, you do not have to do everything perfectly. Just pick one exercise, just one, and do it tonight. Then tomorrow, do it again. Consistency is the medicine. Small actions, repeated daily, change bodies. The fact that you watched this entire video tells me something about you. It tells me you have not given up. It tells me you still believe your body can be better, and you are absolutely right. Your knees are not finished. Your body is not done with you. It is waiting for you to give it the right signal. Start tonight. You deserve to move without pain. You deserve to climb those stairs, to play with your grandchildren, to walk through your garden and smile. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment, share this with someone who needs it, and I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself because no one else can do it for you.